and thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, it seems like it will be a great fit for Ben Simmons on the Nets. There's plenty of scoring around him so he can focus on what he does best, setting up his teammates and defending. He said, "I take pride in it. There's only one ball. If I'm able to get stops and give guys a hard time, then we'll be able to get further." Kevin?
First team all defense. All right, DA, thanks as always. So the Nets starting five. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. And for Chicago, DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Dosunmu is out there with Levine, and it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
He'll be the Nets off the tip. Dinwiddie outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Finney Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely a good coach.
And the Nets with possession here, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
It's amazing. He is one of the best I have ever seen at drawing contact and getting to the line. DeRozan just creates tons of and ones.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the Bulls, DeRozan, shooting 1.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar. And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Vucevic dishes to Levine. It's up a 3. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got 6.
Showing off those playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Bridges with the steal. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. From outside the arc. And the Bulls, another 3.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Had the space there, but it's offline. DeRozan with it, and it's Johnson picking him up.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one, at least you hope.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the inside. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. They get it again. Here's Finney Smith. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Levine. Back to DeRozan. A 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Milwaukee. Bridges passes to Claxton.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Inside, the kick out to Williams. Levine against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening game that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Levine finds Vucevic. Here's Levine. Another one falls for Chicago.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
On the wing, Bridges. DeRozan with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 5. Williams dishes to Levine. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Over Claxton. DeRozan's shot is off.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him. Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the Bulls call timeout here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy. In the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
1:49 left here in the opening quarter. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Here's Curry. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. And that one drops.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. He takes it in, and that one's good. Caruso.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Curry kicks to Simmons. Down low, here's Claxton. There's the pass to Watanabe. Simmons trying to get open. Watanabe, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Watanabe, no good.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Here's Drummond, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside Curry. They need this. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with heel one on it.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. The second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls. The Bulls leading by 8, setting the floor for the Nets. They've got O'Neal. Simmons is out there with Bridges, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. Now here's Dosunmu. DeRozan for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
A rare 3 for DeMar DeRozan. He's a different type of wing. He would much rather step in and knock down the mid-range too.
Dinwiddie laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. A second-round pick in the 2021 draft. No one could have predicted the immediate impact Dosunmu would have.
Playing for his hometown as a rookie, that is a dream. And he started 31 games, and he was often asked to guard some of the best offensive players. But look, he did a pretty good job and held his own.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Now, O'Neal, following the 3-point attempt by DeRozan. And here is O'Neal. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game.
DeMar DeRozan, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nets, Mikal Bridges, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Bridges. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Can't connect from short range.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's DeRozan. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. He's got 16.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Dinwiddie with it. 6 points for him. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Launches it. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And DeRozan, here we go. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 3rd assist on the night. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Joe Harris is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Thomas subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's DeRozan, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Miami Heat. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And, well, over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
No good on the second free throw.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Levine. Passes it to Drummond. With the fadeaway. Brooklyn with the rebound. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Pass to Claxton. Back to Bridges. Clock at 4. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Chicago leading by 10. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Thomas. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. He dishes it to Drummond. Bridges against Beverly. Count that one. Beverly's got his first 2 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
Bridges passes to Claxton. To the paint. Harris, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lobs it up for Levine. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Thomas against Levine. That one good for 2. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Levine for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Drummond. Can't get it to fall. Nets trail by 11. Bridges outside. Thomas inside, guarded by Levine, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
So for the Bulls, Green comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Zach LaVine. The Nets also changing it up. Watanabe comes in for Johnson, and Curry subbed in for Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Curry on the wing. Defended by Beverly. The Bulls leading by 11. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
What is going on right now?
O'Neal's check in for Brookyln. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Beverly against Harris. The pass to Curry. From deep. And we finished one half of basketball. Bulls lead by 11. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Nick. Are you guys executing the game plan the way you want?
I think mainly on offense we're finding open looks and we're knocking them down. So we just got to keep doing that. I think on defense, and then we're doing a pretty good job. But I think we've been playing pretty well so far.
Okay, we'll see if you can keep that going. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
They've got a rough stretch of road games on the horizon, but that could be an opportunity for them to bond and grow closer as a team.
Well, hopefully they will see it exactly the same way, Shaq. Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Nets.
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that, though.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's Dinwiddie, and the lead is down inside single digits. Dinwiddie's got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
DeRozan, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Vucevic trying to get open. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
One shot.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Here's the screen. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. That 3 off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 25 points for DeMar DeRozan. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Bridges. Over Levine. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The second chance effort. And the shot goes in. Levine's got 14 points for the game.
You have to watch this. This man has elite athleticism, and it makes him a threat on that offensive glass.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Fourth, the Bulls.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
And the Nets with possession here. It's an 18-point game. And again, no good by Brookyln.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Fades back. Again, Chicago.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But not now. What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Drills the three-pointer. DeRozan's got 30.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-2 run here. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Here's Simmons. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, no good from Finney Smith. DeRozan scanning the floor. And a little luck that time, but it drops. DeRozan's got 32 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Count that bucket.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Took him no time at all on that one. 34 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Johnson in the corner. Three-pointer. That shot off. And it's Chicago the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just keep the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 16. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Shots good by Williams. Williams has got his second basket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? Now, here's Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Levine against Bridges. DeRozan for 3. Buries it from three-point range. DeRozan's got 42 in the game.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds way to just score points night in, night out.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 18.
Oh, just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Vucevic, great pass to set up the lay-in. Vucevic has got his second bucket tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. DeRozan on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. DeRozan, that's good.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. Jacks up a 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're running, which is good, okay? We've got to pay attention right now, okay, and what we're doing coming out of timeouts.
Pushing the action, fast pace. Billy Donovan wants to keep them rolling it out.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job in transition. They just need to stay focused and be efficient.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got O'Neal. Thomas is out there with Curry. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Watanabe in at the center. Thomas with it. Jones covering. Shot from the wing. That one off the back iron and out. The Bulls shooting the lights out in this one. 77%. The three. It's hauled in by Watanabe.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Beverly against Curry. Pass to Watanabe. Back to Curry. Launches a three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. He lobs it up. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Harris wide open. He shoots the baseline J off the mark. Here's Chicago. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Shots good by Green.
And Beverly, not a volume playmaker, but he always makes smart decisions with the basketball.
Thomas against Caruso. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Thomas. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And they'll get another chance. It's Curry outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jones, no luck.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Thomas. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Jones against O'Neal. Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Drummond finds Caruso. Off target from three-point range. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Brookyln. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Here's Thomas. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. To the middle, here's Watanabe. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Watanabe's got his first bucket of the night. The Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Good on the shot.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here's Thomas. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Beverly against Curry. And Beverly kicks to Drummond. Harris outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And he makes the first. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here's Green from down in the low post. It goes. Green's got 6 points in the quarter. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And the pass to Thomas. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Now, here's Thomas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Second team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Cameron Thomas. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. So he gets them both. This game is always changing, and there are fads, it's cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true, and I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals, and everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeMar DeRozan.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Free throw, no good for Drummond. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Green, the pass to Drummond. He gets that one. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you have to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Jones Jr., second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. O'Neal's checked in for Seth Curry. And both free throws good for Thomas. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Passes it to Green. Takes a 3. Simmons pulls it in. Now, here's Thomas. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Zach. There's been some tough losses of late, but tonight you got the win. How resilient is your group?
You got to be a pro. You know, you got to come out here and we got to do our job. And, you know, we find out we had to get this win. We can't stop losing these games so we can win. And, you know, we got to get back on track.
Well, this is step one, man, in that process. So congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now, our New Balance player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.